and welcome back to the Nerd Rush, our third episode. I'm here with Ruben,
Hello.
and today we have no special guest, unfortunately. He backed out last minute.
Again.
Again,
Sorry.
second episode in a row. It's all good though. We got another special guest next week that you guys will all like. We'll save him for next week though. He'll come. He's excited. All right. So, yeah, let's start off like we always do. Thank you for all of our
Yeah.
listeners.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Keep coming back. Hopefully, we get it
Get
going.
more.
Yeah. Appreciate
um,
those that write us.
yeah, the comments we love reading our comments, especially from I don't know who he is, Prod.
Product. Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you for your comment
That's why
about
we're
being
trying to
excited.
record consistently now and try to get it up weekly.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to go and like our Facebook page. We post some of our stuff up there. All the. Oh, we're gonna start posting maybe behind the scenes footage, all that kind of stuff, for all of you fans. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
it's nice having fans, even though it's only our third episode. Um, all right, so yeah,
Am I
like
muted?
us. What?
Or is my mic on? Feels weird.
What?
Sorry, I don't want to start over my mic. Am I muted or it feels weird?
No,
No?
no, it's not
Oh,
muted.
sorry about that. Just me getting
All right, back.
sorry. Back to the show.
Ooh,
Little
that was
off.
a little loud. Okay. So yeah. Go like our Facebook page. Eventually we're gonna have a website. We're right now building it. Where we're talking about doing like written reviews, all that kind of fun stuff. Maybe Nerd Rush TV, where we do some fun little things. One thing we're talking about doing. Should we tell them
Yeah,
the
why not?
debate? So yeah, we were talking about doing like, little like, presidential debates, since those are coming up, and it'd be fun to not
See,
make fun of them because they're already entertaining as they are.
like
but
vote on things,
but yeah, like maybe doing like two political parties, heroes, villains, all battling for world. But of course, the politically correct way. So like Joker for president or Batman. We just need to get costumes.
yeah.
But that would be fun when we get into it. Those are just some of the upcoming things we're thinking about. Um, but yeah, that's about it for right now. So let's get
Okay.
into today's first topic, which is the Republican debates.
No.
Donald
Fan-
Trump. I'm just kidding.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, not very fantastic.
Yeah. According to the director.
According, that's the thing that made me most upset about the movie. Because when I saw it, I mean, I didn't say it was too bad. I
Yeah,
said
it felt rushed and
it did feel rushed. I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, for a Fox movie or 21st century, it was okay. But when I got home, and we went to go see the midnight premiere,
yeah,
all right?
yeah.
Not really midnight. It was like
8
9, 8 o'clock. Um,
AMC.
I get home, and the first thing I see on my Facebook news feed is the director bashing the movie. It's like, really? You're gonna bash your own movie? I don't know. I would never do that. That's what made me upset the most about the movie.
He's his own worst critic.
Yeah, he's his worst critic. And don't blame the studio. I mean, sure they got involved, but then you're just it's kind of desperate. I mean, first off, the director, I didn't like his last movie, Chronicle. Did you see that
Yeah, I
movie?
didn't see that one.
Oh, it's where like the kids find an alien thing and they all get like superpowers and one's really demented. It was awful. But who was it? The guy who played Johnny Storm, he was in that movie too. So this is their second movie together. Both of them unsuccessful.
This dynamic duo needs to break up.
What did you not like about the movie though?
Um, it, I took it for what it was. I mean, honestly, I feel like they could have made Mister Fantastic control his powers. Or,
Yeah.
they had no control over all of them. They learned.
I
They
mean,
had to learn how to like tame it with the suits that they had to
yeah.
wear. So
One thing though I did like about this this movie better than the last one is the emotion they felt after they got their powers was more real than in
oh, okay.
the
Yeah,
Chris Evans one.
They just adapted.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, cool. I mean, except for the thing, of course. They're like, oh, cool, I have powers now. Where in this one, like Johnny was like, freaking out, like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It made it seem a little bit more real in that part. The thing that bothered me most, besides the director,
Doctor Doom.
um, was the fight scenes.
Oh yeah, they were short.
They
There
were
was
way
two,
too
you said?
short. First off, the first fight scene with Mr. Fantastic and the Thing, there was like it was what like
Not
30 seconds
30 seconds.
long.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. Little shove and push.
Yeah, it was like yeah.
Didn't feel like a fight scene. Kind of just.
I mean, I wouldn't normally consider that a fight scene. Except for they didn't have anything else, so I kind of have to consider it a fight scene. Um, and then they had obviously the final scene with the Fantastic Four versus Doom.
I felt like Doom controlled them. Like I mean, he was in their element. They were in his element kind of deal.
Yeah,
So I felt like
I thought that scene
that.
was way too rushed. Like it's their final scene, the big boss battle. It should have been a lot
Longer
longer,
and the more
more
dramatic.
intense.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
intense.
like with the boss scenes, how it's normally done is the heroes can't fight the villain. They come up with a plan after a couple failed attempts. They figure it out and they defeat him.
Saves the day.
This one was like one attempt. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, let's try this. Oh, it worked. And it was over. In like, I don't even know, maybe 2 minutes? I don't know. It was lame. The fight scene. I mean, one thing I did also like, Doctor Doom was more powerful in this one than he was in the last one. And
I read this thing. We got a lot of criticism for
yeah,
Doctor Doom looking the way, but I thought it was cool. Like
but I mean, like, Doctor Doom is supposed to be powerful. He's like
yeah,
one of the
he was.
most powerful villains in the Marvel universe. So they gave him they gave him justice. But for someone being that powerful to be taken down that easy,
Yeah.
I mean, what it was like one punch,
Oh yeah, and then that
and
portal
then
thing
yeah,
situation.
one punch, and then Mister Fantastic like pushed him into the portal. Like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, and I don't even think did Johnny have anything to do with that fight. I don't
No,
remember.
I think
He was just a distraction.
decoy.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
cause yeah, Invisible Woman, made the Thing invisible to punch him, and
It's all
then
thing saved the day.
yeah.
Everyone got credit.
Also, the way the Thing looked, I hated the way the Thing looked. This was the first time when he was CGI, and it looked awful. I mean, we said this last week, didn't
Yeah,
we?
about
He didn't really have
just
any.
looking at the poster and then watching the movie now.
he didn't have like the facial features that he should have had, and that's mainly because they made him CGI. Where in the last one, and the one before that, he was prosthetics. Not a lot of people know though about the old Fantastic Four movie. Um, I haven't seen it.
They got as much as love as this one.
Yeah. But the studio does not want to give up on the Fantastic Four, and I find that interesting because I was reading about it today.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that means that they're going to make a sequel to this one, like they already planned on doing, to be released in 2017, or if they're going to reboot this again for the fourth time. I don't know. What I would like to see, though, is maybe they can save this with the sequel. If maybe they tie it into X-Men or something. I don't know.
Yeah, connect
Maybe
it to
get.
something.
Yeah.
Bring another like a better villain or something. I mean, not better, but a villain that would balance it out, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Doom was great, but they made him more powerful, but also at the same time way weaker. Because in the last Fantastic Four, they had to do like the whole Johnny Storm going to Kelvin to melt him, and then the Thing pouring water. Like that was a fight scene because that one was long because first he targeted every individual one, and then they all came back and got him. That was a good fight scene. Cheesy, but good. This one, yeah, it was really quick. He was way more powerful because he was blowing up people's heads
Oh, yeah,
with
that was cool.
yeah, just like pow, pow, pow. But then yeah, the Fantastic Four beat him. Also, I don't know. It was a bad movie, guys. it
We're
was
saving
a
some of you money, but if you want to go see it, go ahead.
still go see it.
Yeah. Marvel.
Yeah, just because Marvel has their name on it, go see it. But I don't know, just go in there, which you probably already will, with no expectations, and you might partially enjoy the movie. I don't know, because I mean, yeah, I I enjoyed it for as much as I could until I read that comment about the director. This movie could have been better. This or my version would have been better if the studio didn't get involved. Which there's a lot of rumors going around about how the director was kind of a little bit a jerk on on set. I don't know if those are true. Some of the cast members said that never happened, but I don't know. Also, there's supposed to be his version of it that they made before the studio said take this out, take this out, take this out.
Wow.
I don't know
Deleted
which.
scenes, huh?
Yeah, I don't know which one's gonna be better, because if it's anything like Chronicle, then the studio's version's gonna be better. Cause I don't know, I hated Chronicle. We went to go see that at the Puente Hills Mall. That at their AMC.
Oh, okay.
It was me and a couple of our friends, and we went to go
Was
see
that
it.
the MC we went to where we had our moment?
Yes, we'll get into that
We'll
one.
get into that shortly.
But yeah. So we go there to go see it, and my friends were like, "Oh, that was great," and I was like, "Not really." And then we got it on Blu-ray, because that's when like Blu-ray just came out or something, and they all came over and like, "Oh, let's watch it again." I was like, "Okay," and they're like, "Wow, this one sucked this time. Why was that?" And I was like, "It sucked the first time. I don't know why you guys liked it." But yeah, this director, I don't really like his stuff. He's probably worse than M. Night Shyamalan. I mean, at least M. Night Shyamalan can take good stuff and make it crap. This guy just takes crap and makes it even more crap. But yeah, let's tell you the quick little anecdote about our last trip to the Puente Hills Mall.
So we went to the mall. We got there. We were hanging out. We were hanging out with a few friends, and they decided to call the cops on us for hanging out in the parking lot.
Yes, because they thought we were smoking weed and drinking alcohol.
Like, whoa, we're straight edge over here. We don't do that stuff.
First off, we only had we had our McDonald's cups.
The only mistake we made at that mall at that moment, well, for us, that I was paranoid. We all bought things me and Mikey bought combs that look like knives, but they're
butterfly
combs.
knives?
Those butterfly knives that are combs, and David over here with his Batman knife.
Dual blade Batman knife. It is so cool. Totally worth the money I spent. But yeah, then we're all just talking, and 4 cops come up.
Yep.
What are you guys doing? Just trying to figure out what to do. And he pulls out, "Can I have you guys step over here?" And I was just like, "Oh, dang." First thing I did, pulled out my knife. "Here you go." "What's this?" "It's my knife." "Oh, thank you." he gets Ruben and Unique, and he's just like, "Pull out everything in your pocket." And then with me, he's like, "Go ahead and chill." Because I was like, I had nothing else except for my keys and stuff, but Ruben feels
Violated. It was like, what the heck, dude? As soon as the other car, cop they got out of the other car that was behind that car, he walks up, "Put your hands behind your back." I'm like, I didn't even do anything. I said nothing.
Put your hands on the car.
Yeah.
Spread
Knocks
them.
my hat off. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, "Can you put my hat down nice?" I felt like me and Unique kind of got like the tough treatment where you and Mike, I felt like, got interviewed by the police. Like, "Hey, how's you guys' day?"
Yeah. Mike, though, he was separated from our group.
Yeah, he got pulled off to the side because he was sitting on the car.
He was the one that the mall cops thought,
He was being
was smoking the weed and drinking the alcohol.
party guy over there.
Yeah, it was quite an experience.
Yeah, we were calm, and shortly they let us go. And then, "Oh, hey, you guys can go over there and there." They're
Yeah,
pointing out
they're
places. We're like,
giving us ideas. After
really?
that, we're like, we're just gonna get boba and go home.
Boba and go home. Boba is great, dude. That's my new addiction. I like
Yeah.
boba. Every time I think of like Irvine or going that way or the Puente, just boba. Check it out.
Go get boba.
It's awesome.
There's a boba place over here, just down the
one
street.
off of, yeah, I think it's the one off
Border.
Border.
Yeah, at the donut shop.
Oh, I'll check it out. I haven't been to that one.
I don't know how good it is. The donuts are decent.
Yeah, the donut shop's sweet.
Anyway, but yeah, it was quite an experience. I I have no idea why the mall cops called on us. It was really, really ridiculous, but
So speaking of experience, I want to talk about The Gift.
we
That
saw that
movie
last
was
night.
awesome, dude. It made up for Fantastic Four.
Yes, it
So experience sitting through it, I think it was awesome. I don't want to spoil it.
I want to spoil it
you
because
go. You predicted it. We know you told.
yes, like we were sitting. It was like not even halfway through, but we get to one point, and I whisper over to the person sitting next to me. I was like, Kathy, and I predicted, and she's like, what? That doesn't make sense. I was like, just watch. We get to the end, and it happened,
Just
and I was
plays
like,
out
yes.
everything.
And then I apologized for spoiling the movie to her. Even though technically I didn't know. It was just a theory.
See what was cool about that movie? It had like suspense build up. And it
Yes.
was great. It
The
was
music was
Yeah, the
fantastic.
build up was awesome. The person next to me that screamed, that was
Yes.
awesome, dude. That's what I like about like thrillers and build up movies. I never get scared, but if a person next to me like jumps like that or easily startled, it adds to the
Dude,
movie.
she screamed like at the top of her lungs
We're like, what the heck?
for the shower scene.
Dude, we jumped, like we were jumping, and then Daniel sitting next to me, he
Yeah.
was like, dude, they got me.
They
I was like, what? He's like, nothing.
they didn't get me with that shower scene. They got me with the dog scene.
Oh yeah, when the dog,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa.
Bojangles.
But man, that movie was great. The
Yeah.
only thing I really didn't like about it,
The poster.
the poster. Okay, so first off, just to get you a little bit of background information, what was his name? Joel Edgerton or something like that?
The director?
Yeah, the director.
Yeah, I think so.
So he's mainly an actor, all right? He's not really, yeah, it's Joel Edgerton. Sorry, just looked it up. This is his first feature-length directed movie. He's directed 2 shorts before, but this is his first. And he wanted to pull a little Ben Affleck and also star in the
film.
And so one thing I don't like about the poster is he's in it. Like, okay, so what it is, it's him holding up a gift, and then on the gift it says that the people who star in it name. Then it says the gift underneath in big letters. Now, I don't think he should have been in the poster. I think they should have just had a gift. And the gift should have had the same wrapping paper as they did in the movie.
But he had quite a few gifts. So
he did, but they were all the same wrapping paper up until the last one.
Yeah.
The last one, wasn't there like monkeys on it or some little design? The wrapping paper they use in
the numbered one. Are you talking about the ones that were numbered?
Yeah.
Those were like different colors. They were.
Oh well, no, I'm talking about the big package. Remember the numbered ones were inside of it.
Yeah. Oh, the main.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did it. Yeah, yellow with monkeys.
Yeah, something like that. The present or the gift in that poster more resembles a gift that someone else gave the wife of Jason Bateman, and it was funny because the gifts that he gives are all red, and this one was blue, but it was like the same design. And she looks at it and she starts like she doesn't actively freak out, but you can tell she's having some kind of post-traumatic stress,
just living there and
just like looking at this gift. But so that's what bothers me. One, I think it would have been perfect if he didn't put his face in there. I understand why he did. It's his first feature-length movie, and he's proud of it, and he should be. It was a great movie. I think though it would have been better with him out of it and the right colored wrapping paper. That's the only thing that really bothered me about this movie, though.
Yeah, the quote I liked from the movie was, "You might be done with the past, but the past isn't done with you." So,
and the way he says it was very it was almost like he kind of had like a Joker feel to it,
Like it just mysterious, kind of like whoa.
Yeah,
it hit you.
He's acting like the victim in that scene when he says it.
Yeah.
And then
kind of like
he says it, and he kind of has
flipped it like
yeah,
who's a victim now kind of deal like.
And then Jason Bateman just beats the crud out of him.
Oh yeah.
It was a good movie. It was a little slow to start,
but it picked up.
It did pick up. The guy was. I mean, it was a little predictable too. Could just because I'm super smart. But yeah, it was a little predictable. I still enjoyed it though. I feel bad for spoiling it for people sitting next to me. But it was funny. After I said that, I think the people on the other side of me heard because I heard them whisper over, "Oh my gosh." Then they said the spoiler. And I was like, "You only figured that out because you heard me." I didn't tell her that, but dumb woman. Not all women are dumb. I don't want a Trump thing. Just this one in particular.
Wow.
Sorry, I thought those debates were funny. But yeah, The Gift was it was really really good.
Check it out.
I wish they got a little bit more into the past, maybe with like some flashbacks or something.
Yeah.
I would have added a couple flashbacks.
Pieces and clues, putting it together
Yeah,
to figure out what was going on.
A
lot of word of mouth. That's how I felt. Like,
yeah,
could have just give us a good visual of what happened.
Also, a little bit of backstory about like the one guy, something McDonald.
Oh, the chiropractor? Are you talking about?
No.
Oh,
the guy that Jason Bateman was.
You know what I was thinking when it came to that guy? I was thinking that Gordo was like him, but he was gonna take the job or something. I don't know why that came in when we were talking because they were competing for the job. You know that.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is that guy? Like out of nowhere, and then it came together. Like, oh.
But yeah, that guy. I kind of wish they kind of like went a little bit more into what the lie was. I mean, you guys should go see it. Because I mean, I kind of have like that 3-day rule, where if a movie's been out for 3 days and you haven't seen it, then it's okay to spoil. But I don't like spoilers on thrillers because then it kind of just ruins it.
It's just
like if I
didn't know what to expect, and I was like, oh.
Like spoiling, like Fantastic Four, not a big deal. Any Marvel movie, not a big deal. But thrillers, it almost makes you not want to watch it. And the reason why I have that is because one time I was on the radio, Indy 100, and we were doing movie reviews. And the girl that was on there with me, she comes out, "Oh, what's that movie where the girl pretends she's dead?" And we all looked at her, "What movie is that?" And she's like, "You know, the one with Ben Affleck?" And we were like, "Gone Girl?" And I was just like, "Oh, thanks for ruining it for me." The movie like just came out. I was so mad. That's why I had the 3-day rule. And it's only been 4 days since this movie came out, so it's kind of over it. But I mean, I understand if someone hasn't gone to see The Gift because, Fantastic Four came out. Not that it was better than The Gift, but it's one of those movies you have to watch because,
just look around.
It's Marvel.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. I mean, if Marvel made an awful movie that I would never want to see, I'm still going to go see it because it's Marvel. Yeah. But yeah, so all in all, Fantastic Four, go see it. It's bad, but go during discount times. The Gift, go see it. It's great. Joel Edgerton did a great job for his first movie. First feature-length directed movie. Would have changed the poster, but that's only a minor detail. On movies, though, and reboots.
And reboots now. On to reboots, yes. Jumanji. Are we going to do Jumanji?
Yeah, we can do Jumanji first. First off, actually, let's pay tribute. It's been 1 year since Robin Williams has died.
Yeah.
It's funny, I didn't know that because it hasn't felt like a year. And someone posted on Facebook today, like, "Oh, rest in peace, Robin Williams." I'm like, are you just finding out that he died? It was like a couple months ago. And then I go back. Ruben tells me, I'm like, oh my God, it's been a year. Did not know that. Hasn't felt like a year. So yeah, pay respects to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna reboot his old movie Jumanji, which I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, people are like, "Oh my gosh, you can't do that."
Do it because of Robin Williams.
Because of Robin Williams, but it's like if you're not gonna reboot a movie because somebody's dead, then you're never gonna get a reboot. You know? I know some of the cast and there's like, "Oh no, you can't reboot this movie." I mean, it wasn't like the greatest movie in the world, but I don't know. I'd be okay with a reboot.
Yeah, I'd be open to it. I mean,
Yeah.
they always say stuff like that. Anyways, and rebooting like with the whole Ghostbusters female package thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, you're gonna have to be open to get something. They're always gonna reboot or change something along the line.
Yeah,
so.
because I mean, if a movie is good, they're gonna reboot it. So really, this is a compliment. You know, it's nothing bad. Now some movies. I mean, I'm kind of contradicting myself here, but like Back to the Future, that I don't think deserves a reboot.
I'm talking about it, but
I mean, yeah, they're talking about it, but I mean, if they did reboot it, I would want Steven Spielberg to be on board. But also, I don't feel like they should reboot it until it's like been 100 years after, so they can completely redo it. You know, and I don't mean completely redo it like they only have the same concept about an old man and a boy
hanging
who
out.
time travel together. But like, you know, like they go to different years and see different things, you know?
Peabody and Sherman?
Peabody. Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much what that cartoon is.
Yeah.
The cartoon adult version of Back to the Future. Yeah. I haven't seen that show, but I don't know. I saw like a preview for it or something at a movie.
And promoted a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty interesting. Like Fantastic Four. Interesting.
Wow.
Like where it looks awful, but you still kind of want to see it. But yeah. So reboots, I feel like they're kind of a compliment, but they're also like not always. Jumanji is one of those movies. I feel like they could do better now that we have better CGI.
Yeah, CGI
I mean, obviously Robin Williams is going to be in it, and for people saying, "Oh, you can't reboot it unless Robin Williams is in it," it's like, well, what do you want him to do? Come back from the grave? Like, come on, move on. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say like I'm totally against the Jumanji reboot. I feel like they could make it better than the last one. Because, I don't know, the last one, it was like, okay. It wasn't the greatest thing ever, you know? So, I don't know. One thing I am really looking forward to is the Ghostbusters reboot. Which a lot of people are like, what? It's going to be crud. What do you think about it?
I think it's gonna be cool. Dan Aykroyd read a tweet. They're in. You know, I can hear his voice as I read it. Like they're in for an exciting moment. You know, how he kind of talks really like you know how Dan Aykroyd talks. Kinda.
Yeah.
And then Bill Murray's gonna be in it.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
So we'll see.
And a lot of people were like, oh, why not just make the third or whatever? Because I mean, if you know, they were actually planning to do a Ghostbusters 3. And they had a script and everything. Bill Murray read it, and he refused to do it because he hated the script. So for him to be on board with this reboot makes me a little bit more, you know, happy about it. Because, what was it? The last one was about the Ghostbusters fighting the Antichrist or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no, that's not going to be good. So, you know, Bill Murray being on for this reboot, I'm like, okay, this must be good. So I'm looking forward to that one.
I believe Melissa
McCarthy
is supposed to be in it.
Yeah, she is. She is funny.
Yeah,
loved her last movie, Spy. Will you go see that together?
No, we didn't go see Spy.
Oh, that movie was hilarious. Did you see it?
No. No, I saw her in. She's hilarious in. That one with Sandra Bullock. I can't think of it.
Oh, The Heat. That one was good too.
That one's good.
The only person I really don't like, that's gonna be in this movie is Kristen Wiig.
Really? I thought that was it Leslie Jones or what's her name supposed to be I didn't think she fit in. I don't
remember. I don't. Kristen Wiig. I don't really like her movies. Like at all. The only movie I liked that she was in was Paul, with Seth Rogen and
yeah.
You know, all those Simon Pegg, Jack Frost, was that his name or something like that? Simon Pegg's like partner. That movie was good. A little slow, good though. But yeah, I just don't like Kristen Wiig's movie. It feels like she tries to play these like, you know, when she's in a movie, chances are she's gonna have like a serious role or whatever, and it's like she's really bad at being serious.
Like a comedy. She should try.
Yeah, she should stay on Saturday Night Live and just because I mean, I don't know. I'll see her in like what was she in? Was she in Bridesmaids or whatever.
Oh yeah, she's in Bridesmaids. I think.
Where she tries to play like this dramatic character, and she kind of plays like a bad actor. Like, I don't know, it's awful. So when I found out she was cast for Ghostbusters, I was like, no. But then Bill Murray and Melissa McCarthy, I'm like, yes. So yeah, Ghostbusters should be good. We'll talk more about Ghostbusters when they start,
Getting
leaking
closer
some
and
stuff.
Lincoln, yeah.
That'll be a fun one to talk about. Well, this one's not really a reboot. This one is a sequel, and Winona Ryder confirmed it. It was in talks, but I don't believe anything was confirmed until just recently. Beetlejuice 2. That one. I don't know.
Michael
Beetlejuice
Keaton.
was weird. Michael Keaton's weird. Winona Ryder is attractive. So it might be good.
Gonna do like years later. She has a family, or
Yeah. Tim Burton. Well, anything Tim Burton makes is weird,
yeah.
but most of it's good weird. I didn't see. Uh, I don't. I don't know if it was the last one. Was it Frankenweenie?
Yeah,
That was
I
his
saw
last
parts
one?
of it. Yeah,
I didn't see it. I don't know how it was. I do like the theory though about how that movie, The Corpse Bride, and Nightmare Before Christmas are all connected.
Really?
Because like he was talking about like how in movies there's always a beginning, a middle, and an end, but not in that order. And how he made and how like the main character in each one of those three movies were all the same person. I thought that was interesting. Um, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. Um, but I don't know if that's true. If it is, that would have been really cool. So I mean, that would have been why I watched Frankenweenie. But I don't know. It didn't really interest me to actually press
Well,
play.
did you know that was his first original like CG or how do you say it?
Oh, his CGI claymation.
Yeah, his first one. It started off as that, and then he blew it up later. Like, it's pretty cool. It was called something else. It wasn't called Frankenweenie, but it was something originally. And I seen the video for it. It's on like 2 or 3 minutes, and then later on,
I'll have to go check that one out.
Like makes it more than what it is.
So. You know, it was a really I thought bad CGI movie or claymation movie. Paranorman. Did you ever see that one?
No, I haven't. My cousin was all into it. His kid. I liked it. My cousin has a kid because I get to watch cartoons still or movies. Cause I felt kind of weird just watching it by myself. So, but when they're, what are you watching? Hey, you should watch this movie. Even though I want to watch it, but it's cool. Yeah. That one was hot for a while because kids get it. These kids get in their moods where they're watching a consistent movie for the whole week. Like, can we watch something different? No, I like that movie. Like,
I mean, that movie I saw it with kids too. I felt like it was okay until they kind of start like one of the main characters. He was like this jock guy, and one of the girls really liked him. And then in the end of the movie, in like the last 30 seconds, he comes out and says he's gay. It's like, really? Yeah. Like, did you really need to add it? I mean, it's not like I'm against it.
Or they could have made it explained to the character. He's little. He's that way.
Yeah. It kind of seemed like they just wanted to be like like they wanted the movie to be a diverse movie.
Last minute.
Yeah. Last minute diversity. And I hate when they have to add not when they have to add a diversity, but I hate when they kind of like force it like that. Like even Fantastic Four did that.
Yeah. Last minute and everything.
Yeah, they had to do the Susan Storm being adopted. It's like, okay, I get it, but I don't know. I like what Stan Lee says. He's like, I'm not against, having black superheroes or Asian superheroes or Mexican superheroes or whatever. If you want a ethnic hero, create one. But don't go and take a hero and then change his race. Like, no one batted an eye when, they made... a couple people did with...
the Miles Morales?
Miles Morales, his Spider-Man. A couple more people did with Black Johnny Storm. But they're, like, doing this, I mean... And people are like, oh, no, it's great. It's It's Marvel, you know, becoming part of the world, part of the 21st century.
Marvel's already a part of the
What if we went and made a Black Panther white? You know, people are gonna get upset. It's like he's supposed to be, you know, from Africa. It's like, you see, I hate the forced diversity. It's kind of, it ruins things. Now, I'm not saying I'm against diversity. Heck, add it to a movie. But like Stan Lee says, make a new character.
New characters
You
are
know,
always good.
don't change the old ones, the ones that everyone loves. Anyways, we got way off topic from Beetlejuice too.
Diversity.
Diversity.
Say it 3 times and Beetlejuice comes.
Diversity, diversity, diversity. Whoa, there's a black gay man in here. Sorry.
That PC.
Probably have to bleep that out later. But yeah, no, Beetlejuice. I think that's gonna be a fun movie to
watch. Yeah, just and then Tim Burton
sequel.
style is always. I like how
he hasn't made anything in a while. I mean, after Frankenweenie.
He even explains too when he does like regular real life, it's plain and boring.
Yeah.
Like, and then when he shows like the worlds that he likes, those are like amazing, like Nightmare Before Christmas kind of stuff. Or
and it's great if you go and watch. I know we talked about this before. The Death of Superman Lives. Like he was showing his concept art for the movie, and it was like, this is incredible.
He was supposed to do.
He was supposed to direct it. Yeah, he was supposed to direct Superman Lives because Kevin Smith thought it'd be a great idea to have him on board. Because Kevin Smith wrote it, and then the first thing Tim Burton did was fire him.
And kept the name.
And kept the name. That's like all that lives of, you know, Kevin Smith's Superman Lives. Well, I mean, not even that, because the movie didn't get made. Which I really wish that movie did, because it looked really interesting. But hopefully Tim Burton will make that movie, because, you know, we probably already talked about this, but he was supposed to have the first crossover.
Oh, yeah, with the Superman and Batman.
Yeah, but... yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Tim Burton's live actions. I mean, the last Alice in Wonderland I watched it. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was just okay. And he's making a sequel to that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
It's like, what are you gonna do a sequel for Alice in Wonderland? She goes back and what? I don't know. So hopefully this Beetlejuice is gonna be better than, you know, the sequel to Alice in Wonderland. I hope he's just not getting into sequels now.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be awful.
Spin off of things, or I don't know. Gotta come up with some new.
I am surprised that Disney actually hires him though. Like he's kind of dark, I guess. When I was watching The Death of Superman Lives, they like did an interview inside like his house or whatever, and like there were no lights on. There were like gargoyles. It was like, dude, do you really live here? It's like Halloween, like in the house. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of cool too, but it's funny. I never actually saw what Tim Burton looked like until I saw that. And I don't know. I was kind of like let down, but at the same time, it was my expectations. Because I mean, everyone hears the name. Oh, Tim Burton, Tim Burton, Tim Burton. Like unless you actually look at him, it's like, really, that guy? But I don't know.
It's just his imagination running wild.
He has great concept art on like all the things he does. I mean, they look weird for claymation. They look great. The ones he had for Superman Lives kind of looked a little weird for reality though, which is why they had another guy come on and, you know, take his designs and realistic. Yeah. But no, I hope Tim Burton does good on his Beetlejuice and his Alice in Wonderland, both of which I'm probably gonna go see.
I'll probably see Beetlejuice.
You're not gonna see Alice? It really depends on the trailer. I mean, I have sisters that'll probably want to go see it, you know. In that case, I'll go. But it's not one of those movies. It's like a Deadpool. Oh, I'm counting down February. Which, by the way, that was the greatest part of Fantastic Four.
For me?
The Deadpool trailer.
Oh yeah, the trailer. That's right.
We're waiting for the movie to start. Not like anxious, but it was more like, oh, when's it gonna start? But yeah, then the Deadpool trailer comes on, and it's so funny because they showed the PG version of that rated R, and so they took out all the cussing, the scene where the bullet goes through three guys' heads, they took that out.
You just hear the after the gunshot, and then just them falling.
Yeah, they changed the dialogue from the scene where he smells the guns, which is actually kind of cool because since his mouth isn't really moving, it's probably really easy to change it, but I don't know. It was cool watching it on the big screen though, rather than on the computer screen.
Yeah, YouTubing it
or like sitting in the back of the Comic-Con panel, like, oh, is that it? And it's like less than the size of your iPhone. Watching it, we weren't front row, but we were in like the premiere row. Watching it from that was like, oh, this is so cool. Definitely looking forward to that one. February 2016. That's the next superhero movie to come out.
That's the next one. I'm ready.
Because what it's what month are we in? August. So yeah, September, October, November, December, January, and then February.
7 months.
7 months. Yeah, and then it'll come out. So that's crazy. That seems forever, dude. The next year we're getting like 7 superhero movies, and the year after that 7 more movies, assuming
there's summer blockbusters.
Assuming Fantastic Four 2 is still on, there'll be 7, if not 6. Year after that 5. The year after that 5. Confirmed. There could be more. I don't remember actually seeing Gambit. When does that come out?
Gambit with Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
I don't remember
He's now
but it's official though. He's going to do it.
Yes. I mean, there was like some rumors about him walking out. Yeah. I kind of, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to Gambit. His character in Wolverine Origins, X-Men Origins Wolverine, it was really lame. I mean, like, when Deadpool came on, it's like, oh, Deadpool. That's so cool. And Gambit came on, it was more like, is that Gambit? Interesting. that was like the,
It's like, we want to know more, but we really don't.
I mean, the guy just throws cards at people. I mean, I know there's more than that. Don't get all mad. But, I mean, I don't know. He's not like that big. I think Gambit's going to be another Fantastic Four.
I thought you were going to throw in there with Punisher, but...
With Punisher. Dude, I hope they make Punisher a Netflix series. I heard that they're talking about it. I haven't seen anything saying that they 100% confirmed it. But that would be sick. I mean, did you see Daredevil?
The one with...
On Netflix.
Oh, no.
Oh,
dude,
my gosh.
Dude, I keep hearing it's great, dude. I've been reading people... Watch Daredevil. I need to now. I need to get Netflix.
It was hard to binge watch, though.
Oh.
Just because, like, all the episodes are, like, an hour long or something like that.
Oh, I can do that, dude. That's a challenge. Challenge accepted.
Well, I would be able to watch, like, 2 episodes and, like, 2-3 episodes a day, and I don't know, they all started just, like, kind of merging together, and it was like, all right, I need to take a break. I don't know how many episodes there are. You know what one Netflix series, though, that I saw yesterday on the screen that looked kind of interesting? What's the one with Bradley Cooper? The Wet Hot American Summer First Day of Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That did look interesting.
I actually started watching it.
Wow.
Before you came here. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. It's like the weird, like, oh, it's funny, but it's also stupid.
Oh, that kind of vibe off of it.
Yeah, because it's like these like 40-year-olds are pretending, they're like 17.
Oh, it sounds like a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
What we were saying about that yesterday. Speaking of midlife crisis.
Oh, what was it? Tom Cruise doing his own stunt for Mission Impossible.
That's right.
Which, did we ever do a Mission Impossible review?
No, I didn't see Mission.
Okay, well, I'll do a quick review. Good movie, go see it.
Sweet.
Is that quick enough? Yeah, no. Mission Impossible, or Tom Cruise did his own stunt, hanging out of an airplane, which is pretty dope. But yeah, we're just like saying how it's probably a midlife crisis for him. Like, oh no, I'm like 50 some years old now. I'm getting old. Doesn't look that old. It's gonna hit him soon.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is. Mission Impossible Senior Edition. I need to get my drugs back. I'm the bad doctor guy. No. Yeah, we were all joking around saying that he hit his midlife crisis. That's why he wanted to do his own.
Stunts.
Yeah. That would have been a cool stunt to do that, just hanging off the side of an airplane.
I know.
I mean,
if they didn't get the take right, they'd have to land and do it all over.
Yeah, so it wasn't. I mean, I don't know if it was a one take.
No, it was because
it was.
I think they said it was one.
Because I know they were talking about saying like, oh yeah, if we screwed up, we'll do it again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they did one take or whatever. Did they? Did you read that?
I think it was one take.
That would have been freaky though. Like, oh yeah, what are you doing today? I'm just hanging out of a plane. Nothing out of the ordinary. It was a good movie though. I mean, ending could have been a little bit better. They had a good fight scene. Fantastic Four should learn from them for if they do the sequel, which I don't know. Do you think they'll do the sequel?
I kind of hope they don't. Kind of just let it go.
You want them to do another reboot?
I'll do a sequel because they kind of got comfortable with that cast.
I don't like the cast. I knew it was gonna be doomed the moment I saw the cast. Was that you
they were saying about the cast? Or they were walking around Comic-Con?
Oh yes, they were walking around Comic-Con and
not
they're like, "Oh, people are gonna come and ambush us." Like, I don't know what is gonna happen, but yeah, no. They said not one person
approached them.
Like, if that happened to me, like, I'm not even gonna tell anybody that. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, a couple of people approached me. It was pretty cool. Yeah, they wanted my autograph." Yeah, they listened to Nerd Rush. I would not admit though that not one single person, which is kind of a bummer. I wish we saw them and we've been like, oh my gosh, the new Fantastic Four, because then they'd be like,
I'd be bad at that.
Only one person approached us and we're best friends now.
Yeah, I'd be bad at that. They could be hanging out in my circle and I wouldn't even know they were celebrities.
Yeah, because
I was like by 3 celebrities that day or 4. Like, hey, you were just by who?
Yeah, you that was funny with you.
Yeah, you're getting lucky.
Sat next to Zachary Levi, didn't even know it was him. I mean, albeit he isn't the biggest celebrity. I personally like him.
Yeah, what's it call it? But yeah,
I'm looking forward to him in Heroes. That's
Heroes is end of the month, I think. I'm so excited for that.
September, yeah.
September? I thought it was end of
September. I don't know. I have a bag right there.
It's coming.
Trying to read. Thursdays this fall. That's all I see on the bag.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. What's what's his name? Jimmy Wong, the guy that plays Hero. He's Freddie Wong. Sorry.
No, he doesn't play Hero.
Is he gonna be in it? I think he was in it. I thought he was gonna be in it. It's then like a mild.
That's racist.
I didn't say anything racist. I thought he was gonna be in the show.
I don't
mild
know.
spot. I think.
I don't know.
Like a temporary, probably one episode at the most.
He could be. That'd be cool. But no, Zachary Levi's gonna be in it, and you sent me the trailer, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't tell. Is he gonna play a bad guy? Remember he pulled out the gun. He's like in like a Heroes Anonymous meeting or something.
I think he's the one taking out the heroes, maybe.
Which would be weird. I can't see him as a bad guy. He's always played a good guy. I mean, I guess his role on Tangled. He's kind of a bad guy. He stole, but, I don't know.
That was survival.
That was for survival purposes. No, I mean, he's a fun person. He's a very charitable man. He has a great show, Geeks Who Drink. Have you seen that yet?
I DVR'd it. I haven't watched it.
It's pretty good. The last episode was a little bit harder than, the previous ones. What else does he have? He's gonna have Tangled come out on Disney XD. They're making a cartoon now. It's like, okay.
I don't like when they do that, but I mean,
I kind of felt embarrassed when they put Doctor Who on Disney XD. It's like, no, why? It's BBC. It just leads to my my suspicion that Disney's gonna buy over BBC. Which, if they do, I swear there's just somebody following me around like, oh, that works for Disney, saying, let's just buy everything that this guy likes. Oh, he likes Marvel? Buy Marvel. Oh, he likes Star Wars? Buy Star Wars. Likes BBC? Buy BBC. It's terrible. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna buy next. That's everything I like.
You should buy boba.
You should buy boba. Disney's boba, milk tea edition. I don't know. But yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of like embarrassed when they put that on. It's like it's not a little kid show. It's very sad and scary and depressing. But
Disney will teach your kids.
I know. Oh man.
Lots of.
I'm so tired. I don't know why. Oh, it was probably because we stayed out late last night. Totally worth it though. Movies, boba. It was nice. Plus work. Oh god. Not the area to talk about work. That'll be a separate podcast.
That'd be a longer podcast, and we'd probably have to censor half of the stuff we say.
Yeah, just be beep and then beep. Just in case you know.
Welcome to the beep.
Yeah, we're not even telling you guys where we work at. In case someone from work's listening.
Hi.
Hi. Hope you guys enjoy. We're not criticizing you guys or anything.
It's the building, the environment.
Man.
Anyways.
Work. Oh, hey, the lights came back. Sorry. Our soundboard, the lights went off, and now they're coming back on. Oh, and they're gone again. Wow. Should have knocked on wood. Anyways, back to nerd stuff. Star Wars. They were releasing some stills. I was about to say Battlefront. No, nothing new on Battlefront. Maybe I don't know.
Comparison.
The stills of episode 7, where I can't tell who because the image is so small, but there's like this guy, and then the Imperial Army is just like huge in front of him. And one of the sites or one of the pages I follow, they had like a comparison. It was prequels, and then episode 7, where they kind of had like the close up of the clone troopers, and then the army. And I don't know, wait, it was a pretty cool picture. Yeah, what did you think?
I like how we were talking about how they're actually using people instead of the CGI effects. That was pretty cool. The helmet change, I actually like. I think I like the new helmets better than the original.
Than the clone troopers, or the stormtroopers?
The ones in
episodes 1, 2, and 3.
No, in 7 I like.
Yeah, no. I'm saying you like them better than 1, 2, and 3.
No, I like them
troopers
in
1, or
no, I like 4, that 5, one, and then
6.
The 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, and then going on from the sequel ones or whatever prequels, those ones I did.
1, 2, and 3 are the prequels. 4, 5, and 6 are the originals.
Sorry. Yeah, I get confused.
I don't know. They do look pretty cool. In fact, I was actually we went to Frankenstein's. We told you guys last week. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh yeah.
We have a couple more minutes to talk about it. Yes, we went to Frankenstein's, and this one guy was selling a Scout Trooper helmet, Stormtrooper helmet, and the new Stormtrooper helmet. New one was like $200. I wanted to buy it, but you know, it's $200.
Oh, you didn't talk about your the new helmet you bought.
Yes, we have Thor's helmet here in the studio, and it's great. And we should post up a picture, show them how great it is.
We'll get it up.
Yeah, we'll get some more stuff up to you guys. Also, I did find that white hat. I know we were talking about it. Way off topic. Comparisons of the Star Wars. It kind of makes me worry though, because if they're already finding comparisons from visually of this new one and the last one, kind of makes me worry. I felt like also the army scene in the trailer, when they were showing like, you know, the new stormtroopers. I don't know why, but it reminded me of Hunger Games, which I'm not a huge fan of that. But yeah, so the still was pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen the still, look it up. It's pretty cool. You know, seeing how big the army is. That movie comes out soon, December. We have to go see that. Yeah. We'll probably do like a special like midnight podcast for that week to say like how awesome Star Wars is. That would be fun to do. We never did that. Yeah. I never thought about doing that.
The camp out edition.
Camp out edition. Just bring like, you know, power outlet with us with all the microphones. That'd be pretty fun.
Once I get my laptop back, we'll be able to do that.
Paydays this weekend. Yes. Probably get another laptop.
Mic. Another mic would be cool.
But yeah, let's tell you guys about Frankenstein's. That was pretty fun. They had a lot of cool stuff. We ended up not buying anything from there. The Thor's helmet was from the same place I got my knife. Thor's helmet's pretty dope though. I really like it. I have such a huge head. I wish it fit. It doesn't. So it's all for decoration. I need to get a Thor's hammer now. And I also have my Hulk cans. I don't know. I have a lot of nerdy stuff in here. in the studio, I mean. um, but yeah, the Frankenstones is pretty cool. If you guys haven't been
think?
there,
I mean, like, what did you like? What grabbed your interest? How do you say it?
How many Hot Wheels they sell? Like, are those
dude.
really like that in nowadays?
Yeah, they're in. People collect a lot of things. Like,
they had Pokemon cards, Magic cards, Hot Wheels. I didn't know this. Magic, I kind of knew this still kind of it's big.
Still big.
But Pokemon and Hot Wheels, I'm like, wow, interesting. I didn't know that was still a big thing. I wanted to buy a pop there because they were cheap. Not really. They were like $2 off. I need to get another pop. I like them. They're pretty cool. We should. Oh, you have work. What time do you get off?
I'm 10.
10. Oh, I was like, we should go to the mall today and get another one.
Tomorrow or Thursday, I'll be off.
Thursday, I'm off.
Let's do it. Pops.
Payday.
Our collection will grow.
Our collection will grow. You have one more than me.
Oh, we'll have 3. Sorry, we have this.
We're always making fun of the count from Sesame Street. Anytime we have to deal with mine, I said it would be so funny if we did like some kind of skit. Oh man, I wish we had more time. I can probably tell you all. Okay, so we thought it'd be funny to do a skit where we kind of like have if Sesame Street was like alive, and then have like some retail guy like being the count. He's like, your change will be $17.18. $1. $2. And then just show that like the line is so long because he keeps doing that. Oh, that'd be so funny.
Or they just leave. Your change is $95.
Yes. Like, no. $1.
Just keep my change and walk off.
That would be so funny to do. Let's say you guys. We really should have told them in the beginning.
We can go over 5, can't we?
No. I mean, we should have told them in the beginning about River's Edge Entertainment. With the new movie that we're coming out with, the short.
The Regret.
Yes. So we'll tell you guys a little bit about Regrets with the amount of time we have left. Okay, so this movie that we're working on, it's called Regrets. It's about a guy who goes door to door, trying to sell people solar power, and what he does is he gets into people's houses to kind of like look at the area.
He scans the area. He kind of learns the environment.
And then he comes back at night, and he pretty much robs them. And one of the guys he does this to, when he goes into the house and sneaks in, he finds out that he's about to commit suicide. And so I'll leave it there. It's a pretty interesting story. We're gonna start production here soon. We have a good cast that I have chosen, and I'm excited to get that to you guys. We also have a video that's up now. I'll post it on the River's Edge Entertainment page. Probably share it over at the Nerd Rush so you guys can see some of our work too. Called Hope Recovery. It's a promo video for a local business that hired us to do a video for them about people with addictions, and it's not a commercial. It actually there's like a story behind it when watching. And it's really great, and you guys should definitely, if you're listening, like share Nerd Rush page, like our River's Edge Entertainment page, and share it. Get our names out there, so that we can, create more stuff, get more money, because I really want you guys to see my greatest creation ever called Cronus. And I wish I could tell you guys. Eventually I will, because we'll probably post up a GoFundMe, Indiegogo thing to get money for it, because it's going to cost some money. But yeah, I really, really want you guys to really see some of our work, because we're not just a podcast. Well, I mean, Nerd Rush is. But our sponsors, River's Edge Entertainment, we want to get that off the ground. We have a great story that when we have more time, we'll kind of tell you guys the background of River's Edge Entertainment. Maybe on our next episode.
We kind of
we'll start with it.
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to River's Edge Entertainment than just a production company. And so yeah, go like our Facebook page, share us, spread the word about us. Um, by the time you're listening to it, I would already have our video up, and you guys can share it, watch it, love it. It's great. So yeah, that's about all the time we have. We're any last words, Ruben?
No, we're just getting to the end. Thank you for coming. Keep coming back. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.